Hello, so we are fixing to start reading Report to the Principal's Office. It is written by Jerry Spinelli, and it is a very good book. Let's read the back so that we can get a summary of what is going to take place in the book. It is the first day of school at Plumstead Middle School, and already there's trouble. It starts with Sunny Weiler, who is determined to do whatever it will take to get herself suspended. Then there's Eddie Mott, who has a 3-point plan for fitting in, but still gets beaten up on the morning bus. Salem Brown Miller is all too pleased to witness Eddie's trouble. As a future famous writer, she's drawn to drama, and on top of it all, there's Pickles Johnson, who just, Pickles. Is Pickles. These four sixth graders, have only one thing in common. They're all about to report to the principal's office. Sounds pretty exciting to me. Let's begin chapter 1. Sunny Weiler opened her front door and stepped out of her house. Directly across the street, Hillary Kane came out of her house. The instant the two best friends saw each other, they burst into tears. They met on the sidewalk in front of Sunny's house. "Come on," sniffed Hillary. "I'll walk you to the bus." They walked as slowly as they could. "Look at this," said Sunny, picking at the sleeve of her Death to Mushrooms t-shirt. "Same rag I wore last year. I'm going to wear it every day till we're back together again." "Won't you have to get it washed?" "I'm not gonna." "You'll start to smell." "Good," grumbled Sunny. "The worse I smell, the faster they'll kick me out and transfer me to your school." I wonder if that'll work. "Now I feel guilty," said Hillary. "Why? Here I am with new clothes. I should give up more, like you." "Don't be a moron," said Sunny. "You know me. I overdo everything. You're doing the hair. That's enough." "You think so?" "I think so." The girls had vowed that from that day forward, they would never again wash their hair till they were back in the same school. For 7 years, preschool, kindergarten, grades 1 through 5, Sunny and Hillary had gone to the same school. In fact, at Drew Moore Elementary, they had always shared the same classroom. They became best friends. They went on vacations with each other's families, and to top it off, they lived directly across the street from each other. They were meant to be together. Nothing would ever break them up. But something did. Two sinister forces were at work during those 7 years. One force was population movement. More and more families were making their homes in Cedar Grove. And the other force was babies. People were having more of them than before. Newspapers called it the baby boomlet. Even so, babies alone were not the problem. The problem was they got older. The problem was, sooner or later, the babies became 6th graders. The problem was, Cedar Grove Middle School could not hold them all. The problem was, they built a new middle school, Plumstead, to hold the growing population. The problem was, when they drew the line on the town map to decide who goes to Cedar Grove and who goes to Plumstead, they drew it smack dab down the middle of the street that Sunny Weiler and Hillary Kane lived on. Hillary would go to the old school, Cedar Grove. Sunny would go to the new one, Plumstead. "I feel like I'm walking to the gallows," said Sunny. "Me too," said Hillary. She fished around for something helpful to say. "Look on the bright side. You're going to a brand new school. New desk. New everything. I hear they even have Air conditioning. I don't want air conditioning, Sonny grumbled. I just want to go to Cedar Grove. They looked at each other. More tears came, and in case of Sonny, something else. And in the case of Sonny, something else. Your nose is running, said Hillary. Sonny sniffed. The runner retreated like a turtle. The runner retreated like a turtle's head. It's the baby boomlet's fault, said Hillary. It's our parents' fault, said Sonny. The rats. Hillary nodded. It was true. Their very own parents had been among the worst offenders of the boomlet. Each girl had 2 younger siblings. Sonny, 2 brothers, and Hillary a brother and sister. We should have stopped them, said Sonny. We should have put our foot down. No more babies. Then you wouldn't have any little brothers, Hillary pointed out. A wicked grin curled Sonny's lip. Yeah, too little. Little brothers were not Sonny's favorite people. Your nose again, said Hillary. This time Sonny did not sniff. Let it run. I'm never going to wipe it. I'm going to smile. I'm not going to talk, not even if the teacher asks me a question. They'll be so disgusted with me that my bad attitude and my stinky shirt and my greasy hair. They'll have to transfer me. They'll beg me to go. They'll hire a limo to take me away. Take me away. If anyone else had said this, Hillary would have cracked up. But she knew her friend was perfectly serious and in no mood to be laughed at. We're here, said Hillary. Sonny walked on. I think it's the next corner. If she could only keep walking, she would never be there. It would never happen. Sonny, called Hillary. This is the corner. Sonny stopped. She slumped, beaten. A sigh of utter desolation rose from her heart. She returned to Hillary. The 2 friends stood grimly, silently, by the stopped sign. 2 blocks away, a yellow bus turned onto the street. Suddenly, Sonny felt emptied of everything inside. She grabbed onto Hillary and felt Hillary squeeze back. The bus should have come slowly, creeping, respecting her feelings. Instead, it roared to the curbside and without the slightest hesitation flung open its door. Oh, peeped Sonny. The 2 friends hugged, inches from the yawning door. Sonny did not notice, but Hillary's hug was slightly lopsided. As much as she loved Sonny, Hillary did not care to have her new shirt become a handkerchief for Sonny's runny nose. Let's go, girls, called the bus driver. I got a lot of people to pick up. Sonny wasn't surprised at the remark. She had already decided that the Plumstead bus drivers would be despicable gorillas. She parted from Hillary, mounted the steps, and before she could wave to her friends, the door had shut, and the bus was roaring away. Okay, she thought. One final word before I shut up forever. She paused beside the bus driver. Sure enough, there was hair growing out of his ears. Gorilla, she said, and walked down the aisle.